Hello, and welcome to the Delaware Blogger Podcast. I'm your host, Antoinette Blake, the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger. And every week I come to you with podcasting pointers that will help you to share your mission and your vision just using your voice. A new episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast publishes every Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you wish to sponsor a show, please send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. Again, a welcome to the Delaware Blogger Podcast. Listen in and share with a friend. Hello, and welcome to the show. This is episode number 297, Podcasting Your Passion. What is your passion? What do you have a passion for? Is there something that you could do every day if you could for the rest of your life? What would it be? Do you have a passion for traveling? How about cooking, fitness, fashion, meditation, parenting, teaching, preaching, or just talking about pop culture, right? The latest movie, the latest book, or even the latest episode of Chicago PD, one of my favorites. Is there something that you could talk about every day or at least weekly without interruption? Your closest friends are there, their associates, no one, they're just listening to you, hanging on to every word. Do you have a burning desire or a passion because you're an expert, or at least you think you're an expert in it? 10, 15 minutes every day, maybe 10, 15 minutes every week, alone in a room or in a studio like Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio. Well, if you've answered yes, if you've answered in the affirmative to any of these questions, then guess what? A podcast is perfect for you. Man, turning your passion into a podcast is amazing. And don't let fear, right, stop you, especially now we're coming off this post-pandemic. We need to connect. We have so much going on in our head. We were hit with information 24/7 with no way to get it out. You need to share your story. You have a story. Someone needs to hear your passion, your glory. You can literally change someone's life with your voice. Don't let, the imposter syndrome or negative thoughts of fear, because we know what fear is, right? Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. Get that out of your head. And don't think that podcasting is oversaturated, because you know what? Every time you turn on the radio, the TV, you hear someone saying, oh, are you ready to start a podcast or listen to my podcast or tune into my podcast? But it is not oversaturated. I'm looking here. There are so many streaming programs, Tubi and Crackle and Disney Plus. I mean, all the big ones. It's not oversaturated. So podcasting is definitely not an oversaturated market. And even though people are joining every day, you never know where your show may take you. Yeah, I was reading something about, I think it's called CityCast in Philly. Like they're looking for podcasters who like to talk about Philadelphia. You like that, John, right? That's a Philly thing. I'm in Delaware. I'm the Delaware blogger, but I could talk about Delaware and Kent County. I could talk about Newcastle County. Listen, people are traveling. Are you an expert? I mean, do you love to travel? Are there great places in your town, your city, or your state that you want to share with others that may be coming in to visit? My girl, Demia Avery, she started a podcast when she left Wilmington, Delaware, and now she's in Wilmington, North Carolina, and she has a podcast, I believe it's called What You Doing in Wilmington. And she goes around and she interviews people. It's amazing. You can start your own little travel agency. You could become your own little tourist podcast destination for people that are coming in. You never know where it might lead you. I didn't know. In 2017 is when I first started podcasting on Anchor FM just through my smartphone, right? And now here I am. I am the author of 2 Podcasting Your Purpose Resource Guides, edition 1 and 2. I am also a podcast coach. I offer a 5-week podcast coaching session. And guess what? I just interviewed 30 TEDx Wilmington speakers. That's right, 30 TEDx Wilmington speakers. And we're going to turn those interviews into a full-fledged podcast series. It's amazing. And I'm excited. I am so super excited because in less than 2 weeks, I guess about 2 weeks, I will be standing in front of others. I hope it's a lot of others in a room or a stage presenting at the Black Pod Festival in Atlanta during the Memorial Day weekend. I am so stoked. I love it. People are contacting me each and every week saying, hey, Antoinette, I need your help starting a podcast. And guess what? I'm here to help you. You got to pay to play, but I'm here to help you, So think about this. Maybe you're retired, an encore entrepreneur such as myself, you're a doctor, a lawyer, a preacher, a teacher, an educator, an imam, a bishop, whatever the case may be, you have a lot of knowledge. And if you're like an encore entrepreneur such as myself, you've got decades of experience. You want to leave a legacy. You want to share your knowledge with those that are coming up behind you. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And if that's you, if that's what you want to do, then podcasting, your passion and your purpose, is a perfect medium for you. Say that 3 times each. Podcasting, your passion and your purpose, is a perfect medium for you. One more time. Podcasting, your passion and your purpose, is a perfect medium for you. So send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. Let me show you. I'm going to put this up here. info@ablakeenterprises.com to schedule your 15-minute complimentary discovery call. Get you started with your passion. Again, doctors, lawyers, teachers, preachers, coaches, imams, bishops, moms, dads, realtors, travel agents, whatever the case may be, there's a niche and there's people out there waiting to hear your voice. So if you want to get started, send that email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. We'll get you started on your way for podcasting your passion. Remember, I am here for you. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. And if you share this episode with someone, I'm pretty sure there's someone that's going to say, hey, I've been thinking about starting a podcast, because you know what? When I go to different places, I went someplace last week to make an appointment, and I told her that I was a podcast coach, and she was like, what? My girlfriend and I were just talking about that. We want to start a podcast. Guess what I did? I gave her my business card. When you're ready, let me know, because we'll get you started. So podcasting, your passion, is a perfect medium for you. See you next time. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. Bye-bye. Thank you all for listening to today's episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast. And if you found anything that I've said of interest to you, please subscribe and share it with others. You may even want to leave a rating or review. And check out a few other episodes too. I invite you to subscribe to my blog, adelblogger.com, where you'll find more podcasting pointers and blogging tips and links to purchase a copy of the Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners or Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide on Amazon. I invite you to send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com to schedule a 15-minute complimentary discovery call or to enroll in the 5-week podcasting coaching session. So until the next time, this is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. And remember, sharing is caring. So please share this episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast with your friends, your family, your bae, and your boo too. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger.